I like crisscross, but if another shape feels better for you, you do you. And let's just take a few moments to be still and let our bodies settle. Let's take a few wiggles back and forth. So rock to your left butt bone and your right butt bone. And rock forward towards your pubic bone and then back towards your tailbone. And then find yourself in the center of that little diamond shape of your roots. So plugging down to lift up. Now bring your palms together to touch. Spread your fingers wide and start to rub your hands back and forth. Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. Generate some sound. All right, you might even notice the texture. Rub a little bit faster, add some pressure there. Generate a little heat, some warmth. Go a little bit faster. And then start to slow it down. And then slow it down even more so you can really feel the texture of your own palm pads, the texture of your fingertips. Find stillness, left hand plants to the heart, right hand over top, and add some pressure there. Really press into your own heart, into your own being. Snuggle your shoulder blades together and let the heart lift up into your hands. And feel that warmth radiate through the center of your chest. And try to notice your own heartbeat, right? What a beautiful blessing to be alive, to experience a new morning, especially a beautiful one like this. And you know, with the new year, that brings a lot of new year, new you kind of thing, right? And nothing wrong with improvements, right? Nothing wrong with having goals. But sometimes when we're always looking forward, it pulls us out of the present moment, right? It pulls us out of this opportunity to appreciate who we already are right now in this very moment. And so before we get moving, I want to encourage you to just take a few moments and think about a few amazing things you've accomplished. And even if nothing comes to mind, right? If you got sleepy brain or you're just not feeling it, it's okay. You can still acknowledge and appreciate yourself for getting up and making it to your mat, right? Making this effort to self-soothe and to move your body with me. I just hope you can know that you are enough in this very moment right now. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms down and then up towards the sky. Bring your palms together to meet. And then drag a loving, accepting awareness into the heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Big old circle. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Really take up some room. Fan your fingers, reach long through your arms. And hands to heart. Let's take a little side bend. So tent your fingers, side bend up and over to the left. Rotate your heart up towards the sun. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, point your chest towards the earth. Let's do that a couple times just to get into that side body. Inhale, open up. And exhale, point your heart down. 1 more. Reach long through your fingers. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in, both hands to sky. And breathe out, side bend right. So as you reach through your fingers, can you plug your butt bones down into the earth or your little pillow? And on the breath in, spin your chest up. Breath out, melt and turn towards the earth. 2 more, just like that. Breathing in. Breathing out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Both hands high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, lift your seat. You can move your prop if you have one out of the way. And then let's meet in a tabletop. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingertips really wide. And then look down. Let's cat-cow through the spine. Send your belly down and your gaze up. And as you look up, can you drop your shoulders away from your ears and kiss the shoulder blades together? On an exhale, round it out. Chin to chest, belly tight. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Try to move slow, right? Really articulate with the vertebra of your spine. Find some stillness and come on back into a child's pose. So hips to heels, knees can go wide. Take a full breath. And now look forward. Slide out onto your belly, all the way down. Glue your inner thighs together. Slide your fingertips back so they're right underneath your chest. And then hug your elbows towards one another. Rest your third eye, your forehead on the ground for a moment. Press your shoelace side of your feet into the earth, and let's peel the heart up. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, try to float your hands. Think of pulling elbows towards your hips. And now release right back down. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, you'll peel the heart up. Exhale, float your hands. Lift a little bit more if you can. And then lower right back down. Once more, breathing in, we lift. Breathing out, we float the hands. We inhale for a little more lift. And then exhale, surrender down. Tuck your toes. Press up into a tabletop and then child's pose. Inhale, rock forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog this time. So lift your bottom, bend your knees quite a bit, and then wiggle around. Right, if you're anything like me, I feel like the Tin Man in the morning, so I kind of go slow. So just move it around, right? You can bicycle your knees or give your head a little wiggle. And if you're still moving, no rush, right? You keep doing you. And when you're ready, meet me in some stillness in your down dog. And let's refine a little bit. So you'll bend your knees, press into the heels of your palms, and send your belly back towards your thighs. Let your head dangle like a big old watermelon. And let's take a breath together. Inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And now rise up to your tippy toes, look forward, and take some small steps to the front of your mat. And then once you get there, measure out the space between your arches by placing 2 fists between them. So this is the space of your inner hips, right? That inner hip of your skeleton. And then release your bind and let your head drip down. So let's bend the knees a lot, right? We make contact with our body to provide a boundary of protection so we don't injure ourselves. So nice bend of the knees. Shift your weight into the front of your feet and let the crown of your head extend closer to the earth. Fold and grab for opposite elbow. And maybe you want to sway and rock side to side. And now pause in the center. As you inhale, find a halfway lift. So palms will touch your shins or even your upper thighs. So you can really stretch your spine nice and long. Snuggle your shoulder blades together and then look down. Shift your weight into the front of your feet. Take a big old breath in. As you exhale, melt back down with those bent knees. We'll try that 2 more times. So that's called Ardha Uttanasana, or halfway lift. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, fold back down. One more, inhale. Exhale. And now let's inhale halfway again. This time, press off of your thighs, look forward, and then lead with the center of your chest as you come all the way up to stand. Almost like a little back bend to rise. Sweep your arms out and up, take a big old breath in. As you exhale, let's fold with bent knees. Release your hands to the earth. Step your left leg back behind you. Lower your back knee to the earth. And sweep your hands to the sky for a low lunge. Rest your right forearm on your thigh. And let's take a little side bend. So press your elbow into your thigh as you reach up and over with your left hand. Now, can you lengthen your tailbone to the earth any amount to hug the low belly tight? Inhale. As you exhale, you'll release your fingertips to the earth, surrounding your front foot, and let's back it up. It's a little half splits. So flex your front toes towards your nose and then look forward. Let's all keep a little bend in the front knee. This allows for buoyancy in the pelvis, and we can really lift the tailbone up a little higher here and get deeper into the stretch. Take a full breath in and breath out. And now inhale, bend your front knee, pick up your back knee. Let's find down dog. Plant your palms and scoot it back. Breathe in to look forward. Breathe out, find a high plank pose. So tuck your tailbone, your belly, your chin tucks in, and then you look forward, high plank. Lower your knees. Let's find Chaturanga. So you'll hug your elbows in as you bend your elbows halfway down. And let's find upward facing dog. So shoulders go back and down. And again, think about your low belly. Can you pull them up and in? For more sensation, maybe you press your feet into the earth and lift your kneecaps off the ground. Take a breath in. Breath out, down dog. Lift your bottom, bend your knees. Let's take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, and maybe you take a big step to get to the front of your mat. Let's find that forward fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. This time, lead with your heart and then up you go. Arms go wide, breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. And let's fold with bent knees. So butt back, heart forward. Fingertips to the earth. Head relaxes. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Let's slide the right leg back this time. Go low lunge, back knee to the earth. And then reach on up. And notice here, if you're like me, right, I like to splay my ribs open a lot. Try to pull them in a little, and that'll cause you to back out of the stretch so you can lengthen the low back. Left elbow to the thigh, then right arm sweeps up and over. Take that big side bend. Whew. Full breath. And now inhale. Lift your arms up and exhale, palms to the ground. And now let's back it up into that little half splits. So extend your booty back as you flex your toes. Keep a soft bend in the front knee. And as you look forward, can you melt your shoulders away from your ears? And now we breathe into the shape. All right, let's back out of that. So re-bend your front knee, pick up your back knee, downward loving dog, and high plank. Feel free to lower your knees, or maybe you try it out with them straight this time. Chaturanga, elbows hug to the ribs. You lower halfway down, so not very low. And inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And again, we take a breath. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, travel there. Walk, step, or even a little hop if you're feeling froggy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Breathe in halfway. Arms go wide as we reach all the way up on an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's fold, butt back, heart forward. Relax your neck. Breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. And breathe out, Uttanasana, we fold. Left leg glides back. Knee down, hands up. Let's take that side bend again, y'all. So forearm to thigh, left arm sweeps up and over. Hug your navel center up and in. You'll get so much more opening in the front line of that hip. Exhale, fingertips to the earth, half splits. Lengthen your front leg, just a little, right? Doesn't have to be locked out. So energy can't travel through locked joints. So it's important we keep our joints soft, right? So that we provide that boundary of protection for ourselves. Now we'll add on to this shape. So as you inhale, you'll bend your front knee, pull your back heel towards your butt. That might be enough. You want to stay there? Cool. If you want more, right arm will sweep forward and then reach up to the sky and then reach back towards those toes. If you're taking the bind, you'll grab the outer edge of your foot, so towards that little baby toe. To make room for the hips, turn your front toes out, roll into the knife edge of your front foot and extend your knee away from you. And then can you snuggle the shoulder blades together any amount? And maybe you look up. And you breathe into the shape that you're in, right? Even if it doesn't look like this, it's still awesome. No need to force, right? Who are we trying to impress? Just take a breath. All right, let's back it up. Unwind. We'll meet in that down dog, right? So you pick up your back knee, step it back, bend your knees, high plank pose, and then chaturanga like you, right? Maybe knees down or up. I'm gonna lower my knees. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, so upward facing dog. And Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let the head soften. Let's soak up that glorious breath. Inhale. Audible exhale. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, you travel there. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold and exhale. Inhale, look forward. Arms go wide, take up some room as you sweep up. Let's fold and melt. Halfway up. Fold. Plant your palms. Let's glide that right leg back. Low lunge, she's back. Knee to earth, hands to sky. Side bend, so left forearm, left thigh, right arm sweeps over. And notice the rib cage, right? Can you back it up a little bit? Not so dramatic. Inhale. Exhale, half split. So fingertips down, back it up. Soft bend of the knees, full lift of the heart. All right, so that little add-on will bend the front knee, pull back heel towards the glutes, and then first, left arm will sweep forward, and then reach up to the sky, right? Shoulder mobility, hello. And then reach back behind you. Maybe you bind, maybe you're just reaching. Option to turn out the front toes and roll onto the knife edge of your front foot to open your knee away from your heart. And even though we're in a nice twist and a back bend, right, can you still hug the low belly up and in to support your low back? Take one more breath. All right, let's unwind. Downward facing dog. High plank. Chaturanga your way. Upward dog. Downward dog. And let's take a big old breath together. Inhale. This time flutter your lips as you exhale. So not only is that super fun to me, but making that noise and fluttering the lips really helps to kind of slow our nervous system down, right? So we can down regulate. As you inhale, look forward and exhale to the front of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift, and breathe out to fold. Inhale halfway, arms go wide, up you go. This time exhale, Samasthiti, so hands together at the heart center. Plant your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Close your eyes and just take a few moments to feel your body move, right? Feel your body breathe. And you keep coming back to that intention of radical acceptance, right? That spirit of enoughness. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, fold with bent knees. Halfway lift. Fold down. And this time, let's find ball pose. So all you'll do is squat your bottom down to your heels. Rise up to your tippy toes. I don't know if you can hear me popping and crackling. We'll just rock it out a few times. So try to melt your heels down towards the floor and then lift on up. So just stretching the fascia of our feet, our Achilles, our shins. So just do that a couple times. And your heels don't have to touch the ground, right? Not important. Still getting that juicy opening in the legs, the ankles. That last time, come on down to a seat. All right, so stamp your feet out wide to the width of your mat. Roll on down to your back. And then squeeze your heels a little closer to your glutes. Send your right leg up. And now flex your feet and then cross ankle to knee. So kind of like a little number 4 shape here. You'll reach through that little hole you've created behind your left thigh and then pull this shape in towards your heart. And use your own muscle, right, to encourage your right knee away from your shoulder. And notice if the chin's getting funky, lifting up, can you tuck it in a little? And then breathe. I like to wiggle around a little bit, kind of rock side to side, but just get into those little cobwebs. And now keep this shape of the legs. You'll release your bind and open your arms out wide to a T. And then lower your left foot down to the earth. Lift your bottom and scoot your hips to the right. And then bring the shape of the legs over to the left. So your right foot is on the earth. And your left knee is acting like a little anchor, right, to keep your right ankle in place. And then again, use your own muscle to press the right knee away from you. And if you want, you can even help it out with your left hand, right? Pressing it into your inner thigh and look past your right fingertips. And then let's back it up. So you'll return to your bottom, unwind your legs, give your knees a little squeeze. And stamp your feet into the earth, and let's get to that second side. Left heel lifts up, flex your toes, find that number 4 stretch, reach for the right thigh, and then pull that shape in. And sometimes the shoulders can round forward. Can you snuggle the shoulder blades together to reveal the heart? And then do what feels good, right? Staying steady or wiggling around a little. All right, let's twist it up. So arms go wide, right foot lowers, lift your booty, scooch over to the left a little, and then melt your knees towards the right. Encourage that top knee away from your heart. Look past the left hand, and maybe you help your leg out by pressing into your thigh with your right palm. Make your way back. Give your knees a squeeze. Happy baby, you'll flex your feet. So you can grab wherever is accessible, right? Maybe that's behind the knees, or even the outer calves, the ankles, or the outer edges of your feet, right? But as you pull the knees down, think of kicking your heels up towards the sky, almost like a little squat on the sky. And as you kick the heels up, think of lowering your tailbone back down, right? Try not to let it round up. Tuck your chin in slightly and pinch the shoulder blades together. And then take a big old breath. Open your mouth, sigh it out. And then release your body and give your knees a squeeze. And for your little Shavasana today, y'all, invitation to find Supta Baddha Konasana. So that's soles of the feet together, knees opening wide. And you're welcome to make some contact with your body. So maybe right palm at the heart or the belly, and left palm at the heart. Again, if this doesn't feel great, you take a long stance with your legs and arms. And for a spicy low back, right, if it's a little tender, it might feel nice to stamp feet to the edges of your mat and let your knees fall together like a little tent. So many different options. Just give yourself these last couple minutes to find some stillness, to dive into your breath, and let your breath serve as a tether, right, to keep you connected to the magic and the presence of right now. if you have the gift of time, please stay longer. This is your dessert, right? This opportunity to be still and connect with your own sweet body and sweet spirit. And if you gotta get moving, take a long body stretch and inhale. On an exhale, give your knees a squeeze towards your heart. And roll over to your side and meet me back in an easy seat. And let's close our practice together with one more big old breath. So inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, loving, accepting awareness into the body. I'm Tiffany. Together we bow, and namaste.